What's up, everybody? So today I wanted to share some tips with you about how not to get speeding tickets. From 2002 to about 2011, I got around 10 speeding tickets, and that's pretty bad. Luckily, I haven't got one in 5 or 6 years ish. So I've learned a few things about uh, not getting them and getting them, and I'd like to share a few things that may help you avoid getting them in the first place. So the first thing um, I would say is to stay out of the left lane on the highway. The left lane is a fast lane, it's a passing lane. So if you're not in the left lane constantly passing people and going fast, you're going to be at less risk to get a speeding ticket, and you're also just going to be less uh, conspicuous. You're going to just kind of blend in with traffic more. And that's what you really want to do. The key to this whole thing is to not stick out in any way. You want to just uh, be as unnoticeable as you can. So, also, don't sit in the left lane. That's probably one of my biggest annoyances, when people camp out in the left lane and it's 60 miles an hour speed limit and the person's going 58 miles an hour and there's 17 cars behind them and no one can pass them. Sorry, that's a little rant. My next thing would be, um, don't get a police radar. Uh, yeah, the radar. I had one of those, and it was cool because I could, it would beep a certain beep when a cop would be around, but not always. And also, I feel like that thing drew more cops to me, because when I get pulled over, um, I'd say about half the time they'd be like, "Oh, that's a cool radar you got there," and and they'd ask questions about it. And another, I can't remember who told me this. I think it was a cop told me that their radars detect my radar, and then like the the radar company that sells to consumers like me then comes up with a better radar, but then the cops get a better radar, and it just keeps going back and forth, and it's like you have to keeping up with all these radars. So I just say forget the whole thing, and just don't buy one. That's my opinion. Um, Next tip: cruise control is your friend. If you see that the speed limit is a certain limit, 60, 70, whatever, put your cruise control right on that. That way you won't kind of get lulled to sleep with your uh, miles per hour. And because a couple times I've got a ticket, I didn't even realize how fast I was going because I just wasn't paying attention. That's why cruise control is your friend, because it sets the limit for you. um, this next one is obvious: don't speed. Sounds really stupid and straight to the point, but they can't pull you over for something that you're not doing. So if you don't speed at all, I know everyone speeds a little bit from time to time. I'm not going to say that I don't go a few miles and over here and there, but if you don't speed, you won't get no speeding tickets. Last one is, don't buy a flashy car. And I know that's really hard for some of you car enthusiasts and guys that love these sweet rides, but um, I had a '97 Lincoln Mark 8. It was a little flashy, and that's where I got the majority of my speeding tickets for sure. Right now, I drive a '05 Honda Civic Hybrid. It is boring and plain, and I've gotten 0 speeding tickets in it. Granted, I've probably slowed down some too, but um, you'll stand out a lot less. And remember, the goal is to not stick out. You want to blend in with traffic. So those are my 5 tips for not getting speeding tickets in the first place, and hope that they keep you from getting any tickets in the future. Have a good one.